This week on the Green Olive. Ching. Like, what am I gonna take for lunch? Short on lunch ideas. Want to be vegan but have no idea where to start? Want a really healthful plant-based lunch but have no idea? Like, brain goes blank? This week, all week, I am bringing you easy peasy vegan lunches. I am super excited to make for you quinoa 3 ways. This is a true powerhouse. It is a complete protein. 1 cup of quinoa has 12 grams of protein. It has 11 grams of fiber. There are 0 saturated fats, 0 trans fats. An amazing little, technically a seed. The only thing I've got to cook today is I've got to roast a sweet potato and I got to cook the quinoa. And then the rest you just kind of throw in a bowl and toss it all together. This guy's gonna take the longest. And the best part about this, if you're making sweet potatoes for your family, roast an extra one, throw it in your lunch for the next day or for some time that week. This is all really easy, very inexpensive. It doesn't require a lot of thought. You get it, I think you get it. Okay, so I don't peel. Buy organic when you can or not, give it a good wash. There's a lot of fiber and nutrients in the skin, so I leave it on. That was a harissa spiced olive oil. Harissa is like smoky paprika, chili powder, a little smoky, a little spicy. It's really good. Perfect for a sweet potato. Into the oven. Before we get started on the quinoa, I want to give you a few tips. Flavor it. If you've been watching me, then you know that it is so important to flavor any cooking, but especially plant-based cooking, every step of the way. So every ingredient, you build flavor from the base all the way up. So cook the quinoa in vegetable broth. This is a really good tip. It makes it so much more flavorful than if you just cooked it in water. And I am actually I'm gonna do it like in a pilaf style. So I am going to saute a little bit of onion. Today I'm doing shallot, simply because that's what I have, and garlic. Then I'm gonna sort of toast the quinoa a little bit in the same pan and then bring it to a boil and then let it simmer for 12 to 13 minutes. But again, it's all about flavor, you guys, building it every step of the way. Don't be scared of oil. Do you hate good food? Of course not. Sorry, I'm slacking. I need to cut my garlic and onion. In the meantime, let's take a look at the ingredients for the quinoa 3 ways. So this is exciting because now we get to the good part where we get to take the quinoa that we made once and make it into 3 delicious, easy lunches for the week. First one, I still don't really know what to call it. It's chickpeas, avocado, tomatoes, with like a lime cumin vinaigrette, so maybe a little bit of a Mexican flair. So the first thing we're gonna do for this one is add a teaspoon of olive oil. We are going to add maybe like 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon of cumin, a little bit of agave for sweetness, some cilantro, salt and pepper to taste, and then we're gonna mix it all together and add the rest of our ingredients. Yay! I lied about the cilantro. I didn't buy any. I bought 2 types of parsley instead. So no cilantro, but no big deal. Let's check on our quinoa. It is cooked perfectly. It is super fluffy, not mushy. So much flavor because we cooked it with a little bit of the onion, the garlic, and of course the vegetable broth. All week, guys. It's gonna last you all week. Okay, friends, for each of these quinoa recipes, I'm gonna take 1 full cup of the cooked quinoa, chickpeas, tomatoes, avocado, and we mix. This looks and smells amazing. I cannot wait to try it. All right, 1 down. Now, normally I would dress this with a little bit of cilantro, give it a little extra, but like I said, I didn't buy it, I forgot it. You could put a little parsley in here. Maybe I'll do that. All right, on to number 2. Okay, so for the second one, I think we'll do the Italiano, or the Mediterranean, if you will. Artichoke hearts, sun-dried tomatoes, a little bit of just a standard Italian vinaigrette. This one's gonna be really good. For the Mediterranean quinoa, I am not actually gonna add any olive oil to the dressing or the base of the vinaigrette, because both the sun-dried tomatoes and the artichokes that I just gave a rough chop to were marinated, so they both have oil in them, so I don't want to add any more. But I'm gonna start with some lemon juice, a little bit of oregano, salt and pepper. Then I'm gonna add the all-star ingredients. Now for the third and final one that I'm doing today, and believe me, my mind went a million different ways. There are so many combinations, it's like endless of what you can do with quinoa bowls. Sweet potato and black bean. So to build this dressing, I'm gonna do an avocado tahini dressing. It's just gonna be killer with the sweet potatoes and the black beans. You can see how thick it is, so it's not very saucy. So you could add a little bit of olive oil if you wanted. You could drizzle it in. I'm just gonna add some water to thin it out. So for the third and final, I'm gonna use the dressing and just drizzle it on top because it is green and I don't want to just turn everything in the bowl green. It won't be very pretty to look at.
Just putting some finishing touches on these 3 amazing balls that we just made. For our Mediterranean or Italian style, I added a little bit of sunflower seeds just for some crunch and some Italian parsley on top. For the one you guys need to help me name, I am just gonna finish it with a little bit of parsley. Beautiful color. Now, for the black bean and sweet potato, I actually put some pepitas, some pumpkin seeds on there, and now we need to dress it. I just drizzled some of that delicious, honestly like a tablespoon of the avocado tahini dressing right on top. I don't know what to eat first. It's my lunchtime. Oh my God, this is so exciting. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope this gives you some great ideas, maybe something that you hadn't thought of. It makes you realize just how easy being healthy, plant-based, and vegan can be. For you, for me, for the animals, for the planet. So many reasons. Do I need to go on? Thank you. I'm gonna figure out which one of these to bury my face in. Ciao, thanks so much for watching.